Joe Willock, we hear, looks to be on his way out the Emirates for Newcastle, £22 million deal. What does that tell us? He has had a decent spell up there in the northeast.
He had a wonderful spell. I'm a little bit surprised, if I'm honest.
Me too.
Me too. I think.
In what way?
Well, when you prove yourself at Premier League level, especially at a club that was struggling, scoring a lot of goals, taking responsibility in those games. If I was Arsenal and watching him, I'd be thinking he might be worth keeping for another year.
Yeah, absolutely.
And giving him a bit more game time, because he proved at Newcastle that he can stand up and be counted. So I am surprised, especially at, with 20 million, is that going to make a difference to Arsenal? Don't think so.
He got 8 goals. A lot of people agreeing with you two, incidentally, on the comparison we were making about Maddison. Should he stick? Should he twist? What's your best shot regards Arsenal, Simon? You say they're a rear view mirror club at this stage.
I genuinely don't know, because I don't know what Arteta is.
Can you hazard a guess as to what season lies ahead?
Yeah, well,
for
you can
them?
put your finger up in the air and say, well, if it blows from the west. But you look at Arteta and say, I don't know what he is. I was a major advocate of him because I like the cut of his jib. But I look at him and I don't know what he is. I have yet to understand what he is. And in order to understand to forecast what someone's going to do, you need to understand what they are.
Well, what's he not?
Well, I don't think he's a natural leader, and I'm not sure he has a plan, and I'm not sure he is able to do what we thought he would do, which was come out of the experience levels that he's gained from Pep Guardiola, have all the ability to speak in a certain way, and then translate that into a team that produces outcomes that he wants. I think he talks in riddles. I don't think he makes sense of some of the things he says, and I'm not sure that he is the antidote to the malaise that's been set into Arsenal for some time. Going back to the Willock transfer, I think that's a great bit of business for Newcastle, because A, the kid's a very good player. B, he was full of enthusiasm for staying up there. C, it tells you that he wants to play for Bruce. And I know he's my mate, but notwithstanding that, he still wants to play at that football club under the manager that's currently there.
A lot of players do.
And a lot of players do. And I think it's a great bit of business for Newcastle. It's not huge business, and it's probably being using some of Amanda's money to pay for it from the deposit they didn't have to get back to the Saudis. But notwithstanding it, it's good business for Newcastle, and their fans should be moderately happy if they ever are.
You know how you said Steve Bruce is your mate? Does he regard you as a mate?
You'll have to ask him that. You'd have to ask him that.
I'm sure he does.
Given the fact that I'm always championing his cause, he bloody well should do.
It was just because you did
to my own
terrible
personal
things to him
detriment.
years ago.
I did terrible things to him.
What did you not? No,
No point bringing up the personal life.
No. I put him on gardening leave, which he thought involved mowing my lawn, but it was nothing to do with not liking him. It was to do with his treacherous behaviour at the time, and subsequently he has redeemed himself in my eyes.
Treacherous.
It's interesting you talk about Arsenal, though.
He doesn't forget, does he?
I think it's the first few. They've got a tough start, and I think it's a massive couple of months for Arteta. When he come in, he did really, really well. We were both impressed, weren't we? I think you were too, Jim. But I think last season there was a lot of indecision. I think he was a bit reactive.
Bit wishy-washy.
Bit reactive rather than proactive. Yes, he had some injuries, but it's a massive, massive 2 or 3 months for him. Because if they start poorly with the fans back in...
And they spent some money as well.
Yeah. They have spent some money. So shame. I hope Partey gets fit for the start of the season for him, because I expect big things from him. But the best thing that for Arsenal is the fact that they've got superb young lads, and they've got no European football this season. I don't know where that came from.
Soccer? No, that was right.
I don't know.
Really? Take your tour into the MLS for a second.
Time back, so I'm one mistake.
Soccer. Listen, as far as you two students of the truth are concerned, you know how you both thought, Messi, listen, he's going to stay at Barcelona. Apparently, a very large crowd has gathered over in Paris at the airport. Apparently, the same Lionel Messi could well be landing soon.
Probably your old mob at Sky sitting there with the usual brand of inaccurate information.
Oh, shut up. Oh, I can't wait to rub this in if that happens. Anyway, it could well be, after Simon and Danny both said, it's looking more likely he's going to stay. It could well be bienvenue, Lionel. We'll see. 11:45.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Thursday morning, 10 till 1. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app, and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.